Hello fellow YouTubians, it's Iceman X23 here again, presents Recipes and Ideas, Season 2, Episode 3, Part 1. Today we're going to do a chicken dish. I'm going to have a creamy cheesy sauce that I got from Pasta and Sauce. What I've done is, I'll show you in a minute. This is not the one I had yesterday, obviously. It's a similar brand, but the pasta and sauce I had was just like this. It was cheese and bacon. And what I done is that the powder stuff that comes pre-made, I added the water and milk and margarine that you're supposed to add in a saucepan. But then I grated a load of cheese in a bowl, and so it doesn't make mess, basically. Because that's what you need, is a really deep bowl so you don't get any mess everywhere else, so it doesn't like literally go everywhere. That's what I've done. And after I finished my meal, I had lots of sauce left, lots of nice creamy sauce. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pour a bit of cheesy sauce over the top of the chicken. What I've got is I've got it inside of a plastic container inside the fridge. Here it is. That might seem a bit mucky, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that in the microwave so it can come back to life, hopefully, that it's not permanently stuck. I know it's kind of solid at the moment. It looks kind of yucky, but it's actually lovely. What I'm going to do is I'll put it in for about half a minute. I'm not sure about the different microwaves. You might not have that option, but I only recommend between half a minute and a minute, absolute max. Because any more than that in a pressurized, sorry about that, I've got the hiccups today. In a pressurized container, I think you know what would happen. It'll go everywhere. So yeah, what you want to do, put it in half a minute, depending on which one you got. Then when it's frozen, I'm going to pour it over the chicken, and then I'm going to wrap some bacon around that as well afterwards. So that's the initial plan for today anyway. So I'm going to stop chatting and I'm going to get to it. So you'll see me doing my preparations. Alright, let's get underway for today's episode. Let's put in the mic, as we discussed. Sorry about that, but there's not much of a work area. This is not a studio. This is me. I'm putting it on half a minute. Well, that's going. I'll take my chicken. Oh. Bang. Let's use this spatula, because that is what it's meant for, to scoop this out. Right. And there she blows. Right. So if you do get pasta and sauce, you'll have 2 meals in one basically. You can use the sauce afterwards for what I'm about to do today. That is now turned into liquid. You can see it moving around. And we're going to do, before I do that, I'm going to put the bacon on first. I just realised because once you pour it over, that's it. So yeah, thank you. I almost forgot to do that first. Da 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 da, where's the bacon? Bacon, bacon, bacon. Here it is. Need to put this on first. Bacon goes first because if I do it in reverse, all the liquid's gonna just, yeah. And what you want is a nice solid foundation, because then the bacon will unwrap and then it will ruin the whole point. So you get your bacon and then wrap it around the chicken before you put the chicken on. Now, yeah, that's what it looks like at the moment. Now we're going to put the cheese on. We're just going to pour this over the top. Oh yeah, that is a lot better. Now, that is what it looks like at the moment. Now when I'm done, it's going to look like a feast fit for a king. Although that it's got all that on it, we still need to have a little bit of oil. I know it sounds fattening, but it's to prevent it from being permanently welded to the foil. Otherwise, you're gonna have bits of tin foil mixed in with the chicken, and that's no good for anybody. So without further ado, that is what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to put the potatoes on. And I'm going to have myself a mid-week Sunday roast. Nice little drizzle, not flood it, just enough to cover it. Now I'm going to get the potatoes. Good old Aunt Bess's. Once again, my little tip is to pour oil directly onto the potatoes and it gets them lovely and crunchy. So they're not hard as a rock, but they're not too soft neither. Just right. So, with that out of the way, I'm going to now transfer over to the oven and put that in the oven, and I'm going to put some vegetables as well, but we don't really need to worry about that because this is the main part of the meal, the main purpose of the video. So I'm going to transfer it over now, and we're going to walk over to the oven. And while I wait for it to warm up, I will see you later, because that's going to take about 10 to 15 minutes to warm up, and I'm going to put it in the oven, and I'm going to do some vegetables with it as well, and then I'll catch you in part 2 when it's all done. So remember, if you like this video, please remember to like, subscribe and leave a comment. So see you in part 2. Bye for now.